Okay, very nice property. This is a 20-acre tract at Bobcat Hollow in Douglas County, Missouri. And this is the little introduction video that we've been doing. People generally have been finding these helpful, so we're going to go ahead and do one on this property. So there you can see the property outlined in red. This yellow line is the easement road, which borders the entire east side of the property, and it dead ends right at the southeast corner of the property, so there's no through traffic. The blue line on the west is the gravel creek bed that borders the west side of the property. So let's zip out a little bit here. This is Douglas County, Missouri. Awesome county for recreation, hunting, fishing, all that good outdoor stuff you can do in Douglas County. It's fantastic. Okay, so again, the yellow line is our easement road. This white line you see here is County Road 126. That's a gravel county road. Let's go out a little further here. And we can follow 126 down to Highway 76. So if you're coming out of Ava, which would be to the west, to the left, you'll take Highway 76 to the east. You'll go about 10 miles and you'll cross Bryant Creek right here. Can't miss it. It's a major river here in Douglas County. You'll cross Bryant Creek. Now continue going east for a mile and a half, and you'll see County Road 126 on the left. So you'll take that to the left, which is north. Follow that up. I believe it's about 3 miles. I'm really not positive about that. And then you'll come up here to where the road kind of takes a 90-degree turn to the left, and that's where you'll go right onto the gravel easement road. Follow that down to the property. You'll want a truck or an SUV on any minimum maintenance easement road. Okay. So this is a nice one. All the tracks at Bobcat Hollow were logged fairly recently. Some were logged really heavily and some were not. This one was not, at least not in my opinion. You're going to want to look at the other videos in the listing, the drone video and the ground video, to really see it. These aerial maps on MapRite are several years old, so they don't necessarily reflect the logging, but the drone video and ground video are extremely recent and show the property really well. So you can check those out. But anyway, let's switch to topo map. This property, I mean, it sits really nicely. Oftentimes in the Ozarks, you might have a 20-acre property with only an acre or two that are flat enough to be buildable because of the topography of the Ozarks is up and down, and this property does have some up and down to it, but for the most part, the vast majority of this property is flat enough to be usable for practically anything. More or less level on the east side by the road, and then you have two large flat ridges. So you've got a ridge here on the north that very gently drops as you go toward the west, and then you have another even bigger ridge here on the southeast that slopes down very gently as you go to the northwest. You've got a draw in the middle, which is cool because that gives you a potential spot to put up a little dam and back up a lot of water for a large pond or a lake. And then as we get closer to the west toward the creek, it gets steeper. I haven't walked it, but judging by this topo map, I don't see any cliffs or bluffs. But here, especially at the southwest side, that's going to be fairly steep. And then, of course, the creek bed on the west side. It's a wet weather creek. You'll probably find pools of water, but as far as running steadily, it would generally be maybe in the springtime or after a rainstorm. So we have not explored the property other than what you see on the listing. There could well be springs. I mean, when I look at topography like this, I think there probably would be a spring, but you're going to want to check that out for yourself. If you find one, that's a big bonus. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it's unusual to have a 20-acre tract where you can use so much of it. This probably, business-wise, should have been split into multiple tracts because each one would still have a large usable area. But I like the fact that we're doing a 20-acre that gives people that want some large acreage a good chance to jump on this one. Okay, let's go back to the Google. So you can, I don't know if I've mentioned it, you can check us out at InstantAcres.com. Unless you're already on our website. But if you're viewing this on YouTube, we store all our videos on YouTube. We leave them there because the buyers request that so they can continue to view them even after the property's sold. So if there's something in which you're interested, you want to go to instantacres.com. We update that hourly. So if something says available, it's available on InstantAcres.com. You can purchase online, you can call us, but ultimately, yeah, you want to go to our website to see the complete inventory. Let's back way out here. Okay, and let's go to street map. That should be more useful. So here's Ava off to the west. So you take Highway 76 to the east, go north on 126, and then south on the easement road. As we back a little further out, you can really see the area. Again, here's the property roughly in the center. We've got Springfield a little over an hour to the west or northwest. We've got Branson a little over an hour to the southwest. Going to the north, you'll have several little towns. Mountain Grove is a good one. It has a big Walmart. Moving on down to the east, you'll have Willow Springs, Mountain View, and then to the southeast, you've got West Plains, which is a pretty good regional town. So I mean, you've got a whole lot going on. You've got multiple options for fishing and hunting and hiking and camping and national forest. But honestly, with 20 acres, you probably got enough to do just on your property to have a heck of a good time. So yeah, feel free to check us out at InstantAcres.com if the property's still available. We would certainly love to work with you. Our properties sell quickly. Something as large as this is going to tend to sell very quickly. So if it's already gone, sorry about that, but we'll definitely try to help you out with what you're looking for. You can email us at sales@instantacres.com or give us a call in the office, and we would love to speak with you.